Hello, welcome to RU TV, to the segment of Everything in the Past, Future and In Between. Today's topic of discussion is the pandemic. What is a pandemic? A pandemic is a disease that manages to spread across a whole country or the whole globe. Today I will look at two pandemics in the past centuries, and we ask ourselves after this, does history repeat itself in regards to the COVID-19? So the first pandemic I would like to look at is the 1918 flu pandemic, also known as the Spanish flu. The Spanish flu was one of the most deadliest pandemics in history, killing between 20 to 50 million people. So in 1918, between 1918 to 1920, the influenza virus spread across the globe. After it spread, it affected about a third of the global population, with its mortality rate ranging between 10 to 20%. That means that in the first 25 weeks, 25 million people died. Literally 25 million people died, and that is why it is one of the most deadliest pandemics. It not only targeted the weak people in society, such as the elderly or those with pre-existing conditions, but rather it also killed the healthy people. Averaging 25 years was the average age that it also targeted, and that is why it is one of the most deadliest pandemics, I must insist. Another pandemic that I would like to look at is the HIV and AIDS. Almost everyone is familiar to the pandemic HIV and AIDS. It was first discovered in 1976 in Democratic Republic of Congo. The reason as to why HIV and AIDS has solidified itself as a global pandemic is because since 1981, it has managed to kill 36 million people globally. I must insist, 36 million people globally. And it is important to know that between 31 and 35 million people are living with HIV and AIDS globally. And out of the people living with AIDS, most of them come from the sub-Saharan Africa, which make up 5% of the population. The good thing in all of this is that HIV awareness, there's a lot of HIV awareness globally, and also because of the ARVs, the drugs that were manufactured to suppress the virus, have helped lots of people around the world live long and productive lives. So with that pandemic, at least there is a bit of a happy ending. Yeah. So how does that correlate with COVID-19? COVID-19 was declared to be a pandemic by World Health Organization, and that in itself should be worrying people. It should be worrying people because once a disease has been named to be a pandemic, it means that they have seen that it has the potential of killing millions of people, just like the Spanish flu and just like HIV and AIDS. So what am I trying to drive at? I'm trying to drive at that if we really want to survive this, then I suggest we follow instructions. When we're told curfew time, follow the curfew time. Don't be found outside. When you're told social distancing, practice social distancing. When you're told don't touch your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your whole face in general, don't touch your face. And also practice hygiene. Wash your hands as many times as you can. Whenever you go outside, you come back, whatever you do, make sure you practice washing your hands as many times as you can, because history has repeated itself, and history has proven that something as small as a virus is capable to wipe out humanity. So I will leave you with a quote: the single biggest threat to man's dominance on planet is the virus. So my question to you is, do you agree? Thank you.